Today, our topic is the role of self-control in Stoicism. Stoicism is an ancient philosophy that teaches us how to live a good life by focusing on what we can control and letting go of what we cannot. One of the most important ideas in Stoicism is self-control. Self-control is the ability to manage our emotions, thoughts, and actions, even when things are difficult. It is not about suppressing our feelings or pretending that we don't care. Instead, it is about understanding what is within our power and using that understanding to make better choices. Stoics believe that self-control is the key to inner peace and a meaningful life. The first thing to understand about self-control in Stoicism is that it is closely tied to the idea of control itself. Stoics divide the world into two categories: things we can control and things we cannot. Things we can control include our thoughts, our actions, and our reactions. Things we cannot control include the weather, other people's opinions, and many events that happen in the world. The Stoics argue that we should focus all our energy on what we can control and accept what we cannot. This is where self-control comes in. By practicing self-control, we train ourselves to focus on what truly matters and avoid wasting time and energy on things that are outside our power. For example, imagine you are stuck in traffic. You cannot control the traffic, but you can control how you react to it. If you get angry and frustrated, you are letting the situation control you. But if you practice self-control, you can choose to stay calm and use the time to think, listen to music, or simply relax. This is a small example, but it shows how self-control can help us deal with everyday challenges in a better way. Stoics believe that life is full of such moments, and by practicing self-control, we can turn these moments into opportunities for growth. Another important aspect of self-control in Stoicism is the idea of discipline. Discipline is the practice of doing what is right, even when it is difficult. Stoics believe that discipline is essential for living a virtuous life. Virtue, in Stoicism, means living in accordance with reason and nature. It means being honest, courageous, just, and wise. To achieve virtue, we need to be disciplined in our thoughts and actions. This requires self-control. For example, if you know that eating too much junk food is bad for your health, self-control helps you choose healthier options, even when you are tempted. In the same way, if you know that staying up late will make you tired the next day, self-control helps you go to bed on time. These may seem like small things, but they add up over time and shape the kind of person you become. Stoicism also teaches us that self-control is not just about avoiding bad habits or temptations. It is also about cultivating good habits and positive qualities. For example, self-control can help us become more patient, more kind, and more resilient. When we practice self-control, we learn to delay gratification and focus on long-term goals. This is important because many of the best things in life require time and effort. Whether it is learning a new skill, building strong relationships, or achieving a big dream, self-control helps us stay committed and keep going, even when the road is tough. One of the most famous Stoic philosophers, Epictetus, said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." This means that true freedom comes from self-control. If we are controlled by our emotions, desires, or external circumstances, we are not truly free. But if we can master ourselves, we can live with dignity and purpose, no matter what happens around us. This is a powerful idea, especially in today's world where so many things are outside our control. We cannot control the economy, the news, or other people's actions, but we can control how we respond. By practicing self-control, we can maintain our inner peace and stay focused on what truly matters. Another Stoic philosopher, Marcus Aurelius, wrote a lot about self-control in his book Meditations. He said that we should always be prepared for challenges and difficulties. Life is unpredictable, and things will not always go our way. But if we have self-control, we can face these challenges with courage and resilience. Marcus Aurelius believed that self-control is like a shield that protects us from the chaos of the world. It allows us to stay calm and composed, even in the face of adversity. This is why Stoics often talk about the importance of mental training. Just as athletes train their bodies to perform better, we can train our minds to be stronger and more disciplined. Self-control also plays a key role in how we deal with other people. Stoicism teaches us that we cannot control how others behave, but we can control how we respond to them. If someone is rude or unkind, we can choose not to react in the same way. Instead, we can respond with patience and understanding. This does not mean that we should tolerate bad behavior, but it does mean that we should not let others control our emotions. By practicing self-control, we can maintain our dignity and avoid unnecessary conflicts. This is not always easy, but it is an important part of living a virtuous life. In addition to helping us deal with challenges, self-control also helps us appreciate the good things in life. Stoics believe that we should not take anything for granted. Life is short, and we should cherish every moment. But if we are always chasing after pleasure or material possessions, we may miss out on the simple joys of life. Self-control helps us find balance and moderation. It allows us to enjoy the good things without becoming attached to them. This is why Stoics often talk about the importance of gratitude. By being grateful for what we have, we can find contentment and happiness even in difficult times. Finally, self-control is important because it helps us live in accordance with nature. Stoics believe that everything in the universe is connected and that we are all part of a larger whole. To live in harmony with nature, we need to align our actions with reason and virtue. This requires self-control. For example, if we know that wasting resources is harmful to the environment, self-control helps us make more sustainable choices. In the same way, if we know that kindness and compassion are natural virtues, self-control helps us treat others with respect and empathy. By practicing self-control, we can live a life that is not only good for ourselves, but also good for the world around us. In conclusion, self-control is a central idea in Stoicism. It is the key to living a virtuous, meaningful, and peaceful life. By focusing on what we can control and letting go of what we cannot, we can find inner freedom and strength. Self-control helps us face challenges with courage, build good habits, and maintain healthy relationships. It also helps us appreciate the good things in life and live in harmony with nature. The Stoics believed that self-control is not just a skill but a way of life. It is a practice that requires constant effort and discipline, but the rewards are worth it. As Epictetus said, first say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. This is the essence of self-control in Stoicism, knowing what is right and having the strength to do it no matter what.